Not this time, babe. Well, we won't be in and out, up and down, all around. Not this time, babe.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone in the ghetto. Your leaders exiled me out the ghetto. I want to thank them and thank you for not saying anything to them to stop them. You all deserve each other. Congratulations. Okay, Judge, we're on camera now. Hey, everybody, this is Mr. Gary DeLeonardo. This is the man. This is, look, if I had a big brother, I got him and you're looking at him right now. I told you I was European, and every time I say that in front of him and his partners, we all joke about that. Judge, how you doing today? I'd like to thank you very much on camera for giving me this session that's going to allow me to seek, through a motion, to have the Attorney General removed for a conflict of interest. In my case, that his office is defending and prosecuting in another county, and we saw Shirley Huntley busted, and I got the paper to show that he sent to me something saying that, oh, he can't help me, and then he steals my information and go grabs her and does it politically, just about the time for her to not be reelected, or he could have waited until after the motion came in on whether the case would be dismissed or not. That's what's so egregious about this. This was a political hit against a woman that I don't have anything against Shirley Huntley. She just didn't do her job, neglected me and all that. This is just professional. I don't have that kind of feelings that I want to do anything to these people. But when I'm in character, you know I will talk that trash.
Okay, come on, get going. I gotta get back to work.
Am I doing a good job, Judge?
You're doing the best you can with what you got. That's for sure. Come on, go.
Oh yeah, we got to put this on camera. Sir, did at one time, when you were my attorney in the civil court case for me to be evicted, that at some point a NYCHA attorney came to you and asked you, is Drice trying to change the face of NYCHA?
What?
About the guy, the lawyer that asked you, was I trying to change the face of NYCHA?
You've had a long-standing dispute with NYCHA.
Yes, sir.
Which I suppose is still going on.
Yes, right. And when he said that, don't you think that was prophetic?
Perhaps it was. Perhaps it was.
Thank you, brother. I love you, Judge. Right. Hey, everybody, look, let me tell you something. If y'all want a real law firm, that's serious, that when you come, somebody actually gives a crap about you, because for these guys to care about me like this, protect me, guide me, I mean, even laugh at my jokes when it's not funny to everybody else. I got a home here, people, and guess what? The brains reside right The brains reside right there. That's my boss Gary. You see all my stuff right here? Yeah, that's in my little shrine right there. And his breath testing business is going back. We're coming back in business. Thank you very much. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
In a couple of days, I'll be back with my homework.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye. And others are indicted for fraud. I told you they were a bunch of crooks. Her son said she was a crook, and her staffers would say, and her staffers are a bunch of crooks. Je suis français. Mon nom est Philippe Edouard Drice. I'm French. I'm a French green card guy. My name is Dr. Philippe Edouard Drice. I'm a veteran, and I'm a green card guy. Is that okay? Because the African Americans in the offices of those elected officials have been marginalizing immigrants. And I'm about to prove it in court. And they even betrayed their own African Americans. Those are the facts, and those facts are irrefutable. Just a French green card guy. There you go. Hello everybody, this is Dr. Phil Drice and Robert Huntley. We're here with two homeless guys, but guess what? We haven't given up, we're not freaking failures. We're people, we're human.
Senator of Shirley Huntley, State Senator, New York State Senator Shirley Huntley. Oh, I love my mother, and 113th with a crooked cop motherfucker that ruined my life, and you know, and a stink pussy fucking bitch, you know, along with that, you know, that pretty much I loved her, she knew that, and I don't see how she cannot help me at this point in my life. Now my mother has pretty much not turned her full back on me, but has let me have it, you know, really, you know, to a sense that it's my fault that of my health condition, because I drove her into a nervous condition, and that's all bullshit. I love my mother from the bottom of my heart. I love Deputy Inspector Tommy Lawless, who died, Mommy's right-hand friend and PD, and Deputy Inspector Philip Erickson. And, you know, I have let 113th and 103 off the hook with whatever I feel.
Show them the bruises on you.
They have ruined me.
Show the bruises on you got when you went over there and your brother beat you up. This is right here. This is State Senator Huntley's son, Robert Huntley. He was beat up by his brother, who's a New York NYPD, and told not to come back home again. That's betrayal. That's treason. There's no sense for this. That's treason. But we're two homeless guys. We're buddies. And guess what? We're going to fight the fight.
I've not been homeless for the last 20 motherfucking years, where I thought I was like a white, black Jimi Hendrix, you know, where, you know, the guitar on my back and whatnot. But at this point in time, I'm 54 fucking years old. And this is bullshit.
And today's Sunday, September 26th?
Yes, it is.
And it's right now 7:40.
As far as Mayor Bloomberg is concerned, the New York Senate, the Congressional Committee is all full of shit. Because me and this man have legitimate evidence and what have you, and I have sued PD and fucking won. But this is bullshit, goddamn it. This is what the fuck it is, you know, goddamn it. And, you know, through any righteousness through God that sent his only begotten son down here to fuck with his denomination, his abomination of making this motherfucker and then turning his goddamn back on it. It's fucking bullshit. Why the hell did his only son begot son have to come down here and fuck with this and be tortured by goddamn fucking Jews?
Before we run out of time, Robert. Now, when I gave you that fly, you saw your mother's name on it. You called her.
Yes, I did.
And then when you talked to her and you asked her, was I the guy that supposedly put the death threat or anything crazy like that?
No, you were not. No, Ma denied that. It was not Dr. Philip Drice. It was
somebody else. I have nothing to do with anything like that.
Who had state police and a local 113th cop who held my hand one night. I was going to alcohol withdrawal. Another nice-looking balding cop. Yeah, who I talked about like dogs, that precinct. But yeah, they did ruin my fucking life, along with that stink fucking cunt hoe, Chantel Prasad Dubra. And she is full of shit, you know?
Now, when you spoke to her, she knew about this case about New York City Housing Authority and all that nonsense with me.
She knew about it. She knew about it 100%, but her aides were handling the case, at which point they did not let my mother in on what's happening.
And now she's trapped.
They intercepted this man's legitimate information through aid, you know, like all politicians go. Not all politicians get their mails read and received by aides and do whatever the fuck they want with it. God damn it.
And
Kiss my fucking ass.
Brother, we done here, man. I'm going to go ahead and go to my mom's house in Howard Beach, and my mom going to give me some money. I got my bedroll right here. Everybody can see. This is the bedroll. This is what I sleep on. Robert, I swear to God, I got another.
I want to bring that up on internet. What
it's on the flyer I gave you. I got another one to give you. Here, take another flyer, but I can show you. We can sleep on the beach. I got another sleeping bag. I help you. Here, it's right here on the internet. Right here on this flyer, right here, brother. The way you was talking about so good about your mother until I heard her until you and her started talking, that's not nice. Come on, man. The guy needs help. I was a drug and alcohol counselor. Jesus Christ. This guy needs help, folks.
What is it?
www.youtube.com youtube.com YOUTUBE Phil Drice 1. I'll write it down. Don't worry, Robert. I'll write it.
I got it.
Okay.
PHIL.
What
the fuck is with this?
No, you protect that. Just cross that up. PHIL DRICE. RRICE. Okay, go to YouTube and put PHILDRICE.
Yeah, right there. Come on.
All right, bet. All right, we're done here. Personal log out on Sunday. Supplemental log, December 12, 2010. I'm going to call Ida Smith at the office of Congressman Meeks to find out what's going on here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Hart. May I speak to Ida, please?
Please hold on.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello, Ida. How you doing?
I'm not sure. How are you?
No, not as,
Something's wrong with your voice. What's wrong?
that walking pneumonia I had.
Oh my God, it came back?
No, it never went away. I'm still getting taken care of by Aza.
Okay.
Now, Ida, I got a big problem. Ida,
I'm listening.
why can't you all put on a piece of paper, NYCHA is conducting a formal redlining? Why is my stuff missing? What's going on?
What stuff is missing?
The 2 books I gave you to the White House, I spoke to Kim Fuller this morning.
She doesn't have them.
Who has them?
You have them. You took them
No,
yourself.
I didn't take them.
You did take them. You told me, well, they're not going to D.C. I need to keep them. And I said, fine.
That's not what we said Friday.
No, we said Friday. I said, if Kim doesn't have them, you have them. Because I gave her something that she carried back. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to call her.
No, listen, Ida. I spoke to her already. I don't want to.
What did she say?
She said she got 1 book that I addressed to the Justice Department. I never sent anything to the Justice Department. There were only 2 books for the White House and the White House only.
Well, then she took it upon herself to give it to the Justice Department, because I know that when she was here, I gave her something, and I told you that, I remember telling you that...
So she took it upon herself to give it to the Justice Department, Ida? How you say? Ida, these people destroyed my life. These people hurt me.
You have to bear in mind this protocol. Okay. We don't send anything directly to the president. I told you.
I did, and look at what I got. What y'all did didn't get me nothing. You've been watching me for years. You've been watching me for years. You know I'm not crazy, and you know what I got. If it ever gets exposed, everybody's screwed.
I haven't exposed anything.
That's what the problem is. I needed you to.
No, I could not do what I was told I couldn't do.
Oh, you would, okay.
Okay?
Mommy, you know what? Then I was right about you. And
Excuse me?
I was...
I told you from the jump what was going to happen. I told you that they were not going to read it. And that's why you took the other one. I told you.
If I got him, I got him. Okay, but anyway, the exact same thing are the court papers for my appellate court case, so it's not lost. I just wanted your copy so that I can show that I submitted this, that it was supposed to be for the White House, and it never was sent there through your office, and it was your superior that contained it. That's obstruction of justice.
No, it isn't, because you could have sent it yourself, and you didn't want to.
Because with the evidence that you got, that you read, and you concluded that NYCHA is conducting a form of redlining, only you can say that, not me.
But you said it, and I said I agreed. I didn't put the words in your mouth. I never said it. I said I agreed with you. It was a form of it.
Okay.
And
Ida.
Don't say that I said that, because I didn't say it.
All right, then.
You did what you did anyway.
What it's to say is that the office of Congressman Meeks agrees with the evidence, which is what we said from the beginning, that from the look of the evidence, not what I said, it's what the evidence says. NYCHA is conducting a form of redlining.
That is something that we've always agreed to, that the evidence speaks for itself.
Right. Well, then somebody's supposed to do something after I lost all this, Ida. After I lost all this. Don't you want to help me get my money? That's the only way I'm going to get a pretty woman.
You have enough brains and wherewithal. You don't need a pretty woman. You focus and do what you know you have to do. That's not a prerequisite.
God.
And you know that's a fact. And you know that's not what you're about.
Well, guess what? Mother is courting a woman for me, giving me things to take to this woman that's got 2 kids. She just got a brand new baby. The boy, I met the guy, and I was.
She said it's really a sin to be mean and cruel. So remember, if you're untrue, angels up in heaven are looking at you. You'll never get to heaven if you break my heart. So be very careful not to make us part. You won't get to heaven if you break my heart. Oh no. I've been hearing rumors about how you play around. Though I don't believe what I hear, still it gets me down. If you ever
lasst euch ein wenig kontrollieren. Ich zeige euch, wie's richtig geht. Wir bilden einen lieben Reigen. Die Freiheit spielt auf allen Geigen. Musik kommt aus dem Weißen Haus. Und vor Paris steht Mickey Mouse. We're all living in America. America ist wunderbar. We're all living in America. America, America. Ich kenne Schritte dieser nützen und werde euch vor Fehltritt schützen. Und wer nicht tanzen will am Schluss, weiß noch nicht, dass er tanzen muss. Wir bilden einen lieben Reigen. Ich werde euch die Richtung zeigen. Nach Afrika kommt Santa Claus. Und vor Paris steht Mickey Mouse. We're all living in America. America ist wunderbar. We're all living in America. America, America. We're all living in America. Coca-Cola, wunderbar. We're all living in America. America, America. This is not a love song. This is not a love song. I don't sing my mother's tongue. No, this is not a love song. We're all living in America. America ist wunderbar. We're all living in America. America, America. We're all living in America. Coca-Cola, sometimes war. We're all living in America. America, America.
is Tuesday, January 11, 2011. I'm at the home of Mr. Curtis. He is a person. Hey, you there? Okay. Yeah, this is the whistleblower, the federal whistleblower. Okay. At the New York skyline, go ahead. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We getting deep here. What's this?
Oh, just you know.
Whoa!
Part of history.
Whoa!
Part of history.
Part of history. You go ahead, brother. You go
It's
ahead.
sad, but it's part of history.
Part of history. So this is the big Watusi Mandingo mixed super field Negro.
Yes.
All right. Well, you know, I put that whole skit together, and I finally see what it's about. That's what I'm talking
One
about.
of your veterans drew that.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
One brother from Haiti did
Yes,
this?
yes.
Outstanding. Nice place. Well, we can see you're not one of the impoverished, downtrodden, who's like one of these guys right here.
Oh, no, no.
See?
No.
That's Martin Luther King. That's Malcolm X. Elijah Muhammad, Frederick Douglass, all right here. And then this brother right here is what? Bang! Got the chains on his brain when these guys do not. Those guys are out there, and this guy is not. And that slave castle's door is busted and the key's right there. And he still ain't walking away from that.
Scared to leave.
Damn! Scared to leave. And that's my guy right here. That's my guy right here, Malcolm X. That's him right here. Well, let me see what else we got here. But, oh my, this is the one.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one you were asking me about. If that story was true about it, yes, that's it.
That's what you had given me a copy of this, and I took it to the congressman's office.
Yes.
And you met with Ida Smith. I was there. I was an eyewitness. Bang, we're going to have to send this to Mr. Juan Cuba at the White House.
Sure.
Okay, and I've got a letter from the Justice Department, and I've been trying to show people, you know, what exactly, and people of authority, because the newspapers have been, they don't want to print my story no more about the redlining scheme that I took to the congressman's office, and they did all kinds of things, calling me crazy, defamed me. The VA gave me a whole bunch of medication, which in fact I didn't need as a chemical restraint. So I gotta do what I gotta do, but I did speak to Mr. Juan Cuba, and it's time for me to now, and the last time I spoke to him was about getting those books to him.
Okay.
And now those books have disappeared at the congressman's office.
Wow.
So we can't actually send him this, but what I wanted to do right now was if you could please take me back to what happened, for you have taken these pictures, hold this for me, of this hangsman's noose. That was when, this was in the...
This was found, it was in the locker room at the VA.
At the, okay, the Veterans Administration what?
St. Albans, New York.
St. Albans, New York, Veterans Administration, motor pool locker room?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and how long was this hanging there?
I don't know. I walked in January 25th, 2008, and I saw it. But
Now, January 25th, 2008, and that's when you first saw that.
correct.
And it stayed there for how long?
No, they took it down immediately after that. After the police were notified.
Oh, so you called the police after that. There was a police report.
Yes, correct.
The police never called the press on this.
No.
When you took it to the congressman's office, did they call the press? What happened when you went to Ida M.SMITH after I turned you over to her?
She spoke to me a few times about it, but nothing amounted out of it. I didn't get any feedback. I didn't get any change. And they told me that the federal government says it's legal to hang them. They said it's not.
Ida Smith told you, said that the federal government said it's legal to put a hangman's
They
noose.
said that they're not illegal, but a noose is not against the law by the federal government. But a swastika is considered a felony hate crime, where a noose is not considered a hate crime.
And Ida M. Smith told you this.
Yeah, in the discussion, she was like, there was nothing she could do about it. Because
Okay. And are you aware that she ever contacted anybody at the Veterans Administration?
I believe she spoke to the union. Outside of that, I don't think it went much.
And then what happened to you?
Nothing. They offered to transfer me to Brooklyn, Manhattan, or Staten Island.
In other words, get you out of the St. Albans VA.
Yes.
Did they talk to you about who put that there? Did anybody ever ask you who put that hangman's noose in the locker room at the Brooklyn VA? I mean at the St. Albans VA on January 25th, 2008?
No. No.
Do you know who did it?
I don't know who did it, but I know whose coat rack it was hung on. I found it was hanging on one of my coworkers.
What was the name of the person's coat
rack it was hanging on?
Yes.
Frank Castellano.
Frank Castellano.
Correct.
What happened to Mr. Frank Castellano after you reported this?
Actually, he got a promotion from work leader to supervisor, and they wanted me to work under him after that. And when I told them that they were adding insult to injury, they told me when I told them I didn't want to work under his supervision after the incident,
yes,
they told me that they can transfer me to Brooklyn, Staten Island, or Manhattan, which I refused to go because I like St. Albans. I've been there 20 years, and I feel that I should not be transferred.
Now, were there other instances with Mr. Castellano or other Caucasian gentlemen at the Brooklyn VA Hospital motor pool that would lead you to think that there is an embedded racist environment in that motor pool?
Yes, I would think so.
Elaborate, please.
Well, a brief incident to me happened roughly about 15 years ago. I came in there as a motor pool operator, as a motor vehicle operator, and shortly after that, 2 Caucasians came in there, and they were made grade 8s, and I was a grade 7. And when I brought it to their attention saying, how come I'm a 7 and they're 8s? They told me when I get an ACDL license, they'll make me a grade 8. Immediately, within 2 to 3 seconds, I reached in my pocket, handed them a Class A CDL license. And they kept promising me to give me the grade, and they never did. So at the time, there were 3 tractor operators, which me being one, the first one, and then the 2 Caucasians that came after me. So it was, you had
more time in grade, more time in service than they did.
Yes, and they were made 8s when they walked in the door.
Okay.
And I was never. Here it is 17 years later, and I'm still a 7.
So it looked like you sound like somebody, federal government owe you some money.
Yeah, with some interest.
With some interest in back pay.
Yeah, 17 years.
Pay a little pain and suffering, a little humiliation and degradation.
And then this is what I'm rewarded with.
And bang! That's what you know Frank Castellano did it, don't you?
I would surmise that it does belong to him.
You suspect him?
Yes.
Now, tell me about the other guy who put a little hangman's noose in the hands of that female 6 months ago at the Brooklyn VA. You can tell it. You're a federal whistleblower. You should be protected. And we're sending this to the White House.
Well, another coworker of mine, I heard they had an incident too where somebody personally handed them a noose.
So a white guy handed a black woman a hangman's noose.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting fired.
Yes.
And not right now she's on leave with mental distress.
Correct.
Well, what happened to you? How come you ain't all shell-shocked?
I am shell-shocked. It's a challenge each and every day to go to work. Matter of fact, it's hard talking about it, even like right now. I want to stop talking about it right now.
Did you go see some people, man?
Yeah, I did.
But I can't get into your medical records, man. I'm not going to get into that with you. Now, I want you to tell me your name. Tell me your name, and give me the name. I got to have a name.
Curtis Bench.
Curtis?
Bench.
You work at the Brooklyn VA?
St. Albans.
St. Albans VA?
Correct.
And you've been there 20 years?
22 years in April.
22 years in April?
Yes.
And you're a whistleblower?
Correct.
Are you afraid something's going to happen to you?
Yeah, I am. On a day-to-day basis, just going to work with the atmosphere and just all of the stuff that goes on and transpires. Oh, don't talk to him. He's a troublemaker. And
so they've been slandering your name?
Correct.
You've been profiled.
Correct. As a troublemaker. For standing up for my rights of not wanting to see a noose in a federal facility.
And you went to your congressman's office and they blew what? Good morning. Today is Thursday, Good Thursday, April 21st, 2011. I received a call from the NYPD police detective Garcia, who wants to talk to me, which prompted this presentation. And will be in multiple parts. I don't know how many yet. We're just going to have to go with the numbers on that ticker over there. That's the time. I'd like to first of all start off with I'm this guy. In New York News Day, that I went to a meeting Tom Prater invited me to. Newsday was there. He saw Dr. Tube, the Crusader, fell in love with the product. Front page, and I believe it's the household leisure section, something like that. Now, I'm also that guy that worked for Mayor Bloomberg, volunteered for his third term, even though I testified against him at the third term hearings in order to get his attention and to stop my eviction. I'm also the guy that presented the evidence to the Attorney General. Oh, I'm sorry. He's governor now. I'm also the guy who should be very angry because this is just one part of the 4 parts of documents I litigated that won me 2 landmark judgments and awards from Justice James J. Golia, New York State Supreme Court, Long Island City. Ida Smith, 3 of these are missing, plus those 2 books to Mr. Juan Cuba at the White House. That's when this whole thing about get the police to get Philip Drice started with Sophia King. Remember? You stopped that. You should have stopped yourself this time when you figured out I would expose you too, school teacher. Thanks for this one, Ida. It's intact. 2 landmark awards and judgments and orders, and I litigated all the way at the Appellate Division of New York State Supreme Court, and this is a meritorious cause of action to implead Mayor Bloomberg, the Police Department, the Queens District Attorney's Office, and Human Resources. And following documents will show you that. And these are the documents. That's the mayor. You see that stamp right there? That's the mayor. That's the police department, NYPD. Human Resource Administration for playing me for crazy like Ida Smith did. And New York City Housing Authority, in which I had to go back and do it to New York City Housing Authority at New York City Housing Authority because the comptroller won't accept claims against them because that is federal dollars. And you people need to understand what the law is, how it works, and what the process is. But I did hear from Tom Prater, acquiesced, Drice, when I got the SIR reply. When I got the transcript of the trial in Supreme Court where I beat Byron Medigakis so bad before he left the courtroom, he said, I'm going to appeal. And then I taunted them and played with them. Right when they got out the courthouse, right around the fountain in Long Island City. I can. Those are trophies for as my rewards. When I do this, people, I ain't got no wife I ain't got no kids. Ain't too many people give a damn about me. I'm an ugly guy who can accept my life, my fate as it is. I am kind. I am benevolent. I am generous. And y'all turned that against me, and those are you black staffers in the offices of black elected officials, and you guys are so rotten, you make it a freaking embarrassment to be black in America. Because you were supposed to stop this when you saw it. This is a surreply that you have a Judge Maria Rezos in Queens County Civil Court plagiarizing perjuries in the surreply index number 16218 2005. Right here. Just an absolute embarrassment. This right here is the transcript of the trial right here. In February 2009, the General Counsel of Policy was there and he committed perjury in his transcript. That's why we have to go to federal court. This is the case that got washed out. And there you go, right there, you got to see Mayor Bloomberg's name. Bingo. All covered up and contained. This is big news. This is big news. And I depended on this guy to fix it because I put it in his hands at the St. Albans VA auditorium close to 4 or 5 years ago. That's how I ended up getting the handler, Ida Smith. These are the letters that this woman's got me writing to this guy, kissing his behind, and it was an exercise in futility. What she conducted, she was part of an orchestration to obstruct justice are the allegations. Oh, winds of change. I did a political accountability documentary that aired on TV campaigning for this guy. This is a letter asking him for a meeting. At the end of the day, we know that my attorney sent this to the Elder Abuse Unit about this lady right here that got embezzled out of $20,858 and what it was earmarked to allow her to destroy herself in order to contain it. And when you steal that much money from somebody, $20,858, and you leave them in their apartment with the gas stove on, that's a Nazi copycat crime. I've been doing my activism, and I do it very nicely, thank you, with my 2 documentaries that aired on TV, scared every politician in town because they never seen one man do so much all by himself. That's because I'm not touching your little heifers. I'll put this all over town. Call your congressman and ask him, how did he cover this up? You're a black guy, you're a congressman, and you got a Native American female acting as a congressman with the kind of power with him that she rules with impunity, playing everybody's mama. Well, guess what? Fooled you, didn't I? I don't need no mama. You're embarrassed, you're humiliated. That's why you called the police and filed a false police report. I ain't no threat to you, Ida Smith. I wouldn't harm anything on you. But I have to destroy the myth of you being so honest. You have no integrity. You have no integrity. You're a liar. You're a sneak. You're like a cobra. You're that slithery. And Jason Hilliard said, you're mad because I attacked you by the preponderance of the evidence that I blasted over the internet. And your credibility destroyed leaves the congressman with no more shield, no more sword. He's now no longer invincible. That's what I want. By proving to everybody, he covered this up. And they gave the white boy who did it a promotion. Ida Smith hooked that up, I swear on my mother's grave, because she spoke to the VA police that covered it up. She, with the union, she was the head boss because it was the congressman's office and his power. The myth of his power, because he's a powerless bastard that couldn't get me to stay in the ghetto so I can help these people. That's what I did with my life. You destroyed this. You killed him. You killed him. You killed him. And the evidence also says that the guy you endorsed and campaigned for, you knew. And I think now that I'm realizing it, it looks like me reporting on my activities for him to your Ida Smith and your office was illegal, Congressman Meeks. Can we talk about what else you covered up, which is the retaliation, the guy who saved that old lady and protected her and brought to how she was embezzled and everything that was done wrong to her? Did you see her in the nursing home, Congressman? We've got the Veterans Administration washing their hands of any liability, any culpability, anything, because they handed me a deck of cards. We had them for Saddam Hussein and everybody in Iraq, remember? Well, the VA knows all about it, and they gave me a deck of cards. And it's got the name of every politician in town. State Senator Malcolm Smith, State Senator Shirley Huntley, Congressman Gregory W. Meeks, Assemblywoman Vivian Cook, Councilman LEROY COMRIE, with your RANCE HUFF, who hates me, hates Haitians, because he was the first one to get the evidence, and he went to NYCHA, it is alleged, and that's how your case, NYCHA ended up coming after me. Because I went to you first before I went to the Inspector General of NYCHA, and they was already waiting for me. Ambushed. I want time to prepare my book. That's why I'm leaving. I wrote a letter to the White House, and this is when all the trouble began. When I got this from the Justice Department, which is a White House referral number. Where is it? WH White House 07142010-7. That's my White House referral number. All I ask those politicians, which I just named, look, y'all been getting this information on the internet, dropping it off to your house. I'm in your functions. You got me using me to go get this guy, Ida Smith. You're the one that told me for me to go get Malcolm Smith. And you can't pass a lie detector when you told me that he's the one that snitched on the congressman and all that stuff, and the Attorney General washed his hands of it because there were boys in the Clinton administration, there was a conflict of interest, and he sent it to the feds. And now the new Attorney General has sent me something from the Integrity Bureau. So at the end of the day, to round it off in this 15 minutes on YouTube, is that you are busted, because I'm taking your butts to court, and here your names right there. They've been sitting there for 6 months. I don't have anything else to say. I'm not. What am I going to tell you? The police right there. Today is June 5th, 2011. There goes the police right there. Right now we're in front of the library. We're talking to one of my friends here. because we're homeless people. Like I am a homeless guy. We are homeless, okay? And I know I can go stay with my mom, my Russian mom in Howard Beach, because they had exiled me out the ghetto. What do I do around here? I make every Negro want to rebel in the boat, don't I? Yeah. That's right. That's what I do around here. Now tell me your story about the homelessness right here, and then tell me about the detectives. Don't tell me about the detectives coming over here looking for me. Stay right there. Stay right there.
The last month, I had a bunch of detectives who come here, in and out the library. They have regular NYPD outside. They have the undercover homeless hang out at the library. I would come in and out. I just got.
They even had cops that were playing homeless hanging out in the library.
Yep. Undercover.
Detectives, undercover cops that were playing homeless in the library. Who were they looking for?
You.
That's right. And did they tell you why?
Nope.
But don't you think it must have been a pretty big deal for them to orchestrate such a big deal for one little guy? Just me, one little Haitian French green card guy who will not be a good nigger in America. Can I help you? Finish with your story, brother.
I just made it in the homeless shelter, and the homeless shelter system is nowhere to be. They're getting ready to consolidate everything. There's no jobs, minimum wage is about to get locked down. They're only giving you 20 hours. They're only hiring for security.
And you did see that newspaper article that was in the New York page that said that there were no show me the homeless. Remember that one?
They're all over, but they got homeless 42nd Street, Grand Central. They sitting on the inside. A friend of mine from Wall Street, I met in the shelter system. He let me know over by Port Authority, there's a section for the homeless right at Port Authority.
Now do you see why I allowed myself to be evicted, to live with the homeless, and to do this? Because Dr. Drice can. I got special forces training. I'm a fairly educated guy, and I spend all my money on black people, and most of them hate my ass. But guess what? Look, man, we just trying to live as human beings.
Yep.
That's it, man. And them black leaders in the 6th Congressional District are a freaking abomination. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
All right, man.
All right.
I don't touch your women. I don't eat your food. I live, breathe, and want to die to set your monkey ass free. That's all I got to say. Bye. Dr. Drice, I'm in downtown Jamaica. This is in front of the Coliseum. Let me go see one of my boys, the policeman over here. That's what I suspect. Oh, there, my boy, right here. What's happening? I'm good.
Long time no see and everything.
Yeah, man, I've been hiding out from the police.
Oh, yeah, because they had you all around with papers as a wanted something. I don't know what happened.
They had me wanted in the paper.
Yeah.
They've been showing it around.
All these stores I had.
They went to every store.
They asked me why I know you and everything. I told them no, I've never seen
you. You goddamn right. You know what I do? Now, have I been spending my money, my life, and everything helping everybody in this community?
Since I know you, since first time I saw you, you had that
the screw, yeah, the Segway.
I met you.
That's got to be at least 5 years.
More than that.
Yo, man, they just destroyed my life. The congressman orchestrated a death threat against himself and had the DA's office hunting me. I got interviewed with the people from the library that they had undercover cops playing homeless. Even when I was homeless, did I ever look homeless? Love you, brother. Right. Thanks a lot, man. All right, you know, I know the boy. I said hi, but I got to run now. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. Thank you. Okay, we're going to call Sergeant Garcia. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know him.
Yeah?
He's a Marine guy, right?
I don't know. Yes, man. Speak to Sergeant Garcia.
Oh, he's in the office right now.
He's not in the office? No. All right. This is Philip Drice. He had been calling me and stuff. And I just want to let you guys know, I don't care what the congressman's office might have told you. I ain't no threat to nobody. Y'all sent a whole bunch of detectives all around the neighborhood, slandered my name. And I'm an ABA certified paralegal. I'm a forensic paralegal. And I ain't no threat to nobody. He might want to see that if he goes on the internet and take a look at the shows, because whatever they...
I don't think he's looking for you in that respect. I think that, you know, what tends to happen is sometimes you have individuals who may be concerned or whatnot, and then they call us, and it's our job to make an assessment of the situation. I think if they were seriously considering looking for you, they would have definitely went out there aggressively and found you. I think
y'all would have got me already, because I ain't turned off my phone.
I think what they have to do is, you know, they have to make contact with you, you know, so they can say that, hey, listen, we spoke to him in person, and you know, he's fine. You know,
he scared the crap out of me, man. Detectives was looking for me. People been telling me all kinds of stuff. So look, I just want you to know I ain't no threat to the congressman at all. I even videotaped myself going by his office saying, hey, look, I ain't no threat to nobody. I exposed things about crookedness. My business lost $5 million. And these people did so much dirt to me, man. Y'all want to look at that? And if they file a false police report, that's a misdemeanor. They got to get arrested. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right, brother.
All right, hey, listen, you be safe out there, man. Enjoy the beautiful weather today.
Thank you, my friend. You too.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, it just looks like we got what we wanted on the internet.
I'm white boy, right here on the 161st Street, across from the barber shop. Bro, I've been giving cigarettes away to black people in the neighborhood since I got here. That's the last one I got. I can't give you no more. White boy, what is this?
Don't film me, Drice.
I'm not filming you. Just put your voice on. Because, no. I don't want nothing to do with... No, all right then, what?
Don't film me. I don't want to be on YouTube.
You don't want to be on YouTube. Or do you look like you're on YouTube?
Can I just say...
Does it look like you're on YouTube?
Can I just say, Drice, we thought you were dead. That's it.
Oh, fuck that. You're fucking with the politicians.
Yeah, we thought...
What?
Yeah.
They nobody said... Do you see yourself there?
We thought the man got you, guys.
Them motherfuckers tried to kill my black ass.
Obama gonna come here and shoot your ass. Put that away.
All right, put it away.
We thought the man got you, Drice.
You fuck.